Assalamu alaikum. Welcome to the Nourished Muslimah, where we talk about everything pregnancy, birth, postpartum, and new motherhood experience. My name is Halima. I am so happy that you are here today with me. I am a doula, a pre and postnatal nutritionist, and a lactation counselor. I'm also a mother of twin girls. So today I wanted to share with you what a doula is. I know you'll be asking, who a doula is, how can a doula help you with your pregnancy, birth, labor, and postpartum. Let's go ahead and define who a doula is. So a doula is a non-medical support person who provides continuous support and guidance to the birthing person and her partner through labor and birth. Sometimes a doula can help you before labor, she can help you during your pregnancy, as well as the early postpartum period. So that would be like maybe the first hour to the second hour, or even sometimes to the third hour of your birth. Okay, so that's what a doula is. A doula is not a medical person. She is not a clinician. She does not diagnose you with anything when you are pregnant or during your birth or after your birth. The doula is there to support you and provide you emotional support, physical support, and mental support during and after your labor and birth. So now that you know who a doula is, now you'll be also asking, what can a doula do for you when you hire a doula, when you request to work with a doula? What can a doula do for you? Let's go ahead and get that to straight up. So a doula is there to support you to have a positive birth. According to evidence-based birth.com, that is one of the resources that have a lot of evidence-based regarding birth and labor. So that website is very, very respected. So according to that website, a trained doula, that's a professionally trained doula, not your friend, not your partner, not somebody who is in your social network, but a professionally trained doula can help decrease medical intervention, cesarean birth, negative birth memory, negative birth experience, increase vaginal birth, increase positive birth outcome, and also increase early initiation of breastfeeding. Doulas are also able to help decrease complications for baby and mother before and after birth, and also decrease your likelihood of your baby to be admitted in the NICU. And NICU is the neonatal ICU, intensive care unit. Doulas also help to increase positive birth outcome in general. A lot of the times, women go through a lot of things during their birth that when they come out, they feel not happy with what went on. They don't feel like they have really participated in their birth. They don't feel like they have gotten what they expected their birth to be. Sometimes when doulas are available, when you have a doula, doulas can help you to get the birth that you really wanted. A lot of the times, not all the time, because birth is very not predictable. We cannot predict what happens during every birth and every labor, but the presence of a doula can tremendously help to bring positive birth outcome and positive birth experience altogether. So now that you know what a doula does, let's talk about how they do these things to decrease all of those things or increase all of those birth outcomes that I mentioned earlier. So before your birth, your doula is going to be on call. She's going to be there 24 hours, 7 days out of the week before your labor starts. For example, if you start to feel contraction, even sometimes when your due date is not up, but you start to feel contraction and it's true contraction, you call your labor support, that is your doula, and she will be on call for you until you go into labor, like true labor, and then also through your birth and the few hours immediately after birth. She's gonna be there supporting you, guiding you. And then also, if you hire a doula early on in your pregnancy, your doula is available to help and guide you, educate you, give you advocacy tools so that you can be able to advocate for yourself and speak up when you go for prenatal visits, when you go for your wellness checkup. All of those things, your doula is there, and she might also take you there, be there with you, be at your prenatal visit, remind you with all the questions, your concerning questions to ask your doctor. She is also there to support you to be able to make a joint decision making with your provider. During your labor or labor support, that's your doula, gonna provide you with physical support through hands-on. She's gonna be using her hands to give you hip squeezes, apply pressure on the areas that are very uncomfortable for you, massages. She's gonna provide you with a lot of tools to be able to cope with contractions and the intensity of birth. She's going to provide you with education to know what's to come and to know what to expect at every stage of your labor, at every stage of your pregnancy. That's if you hire her early on in your pregnancy. And she's 24 hours there during your labor and your birth. She's going to provide you with a lot of emotional support. She's going to be cheering you on and cheering your partner as well. If you are having a home birth, she will be there. If you have older children, she's going to be there helping your older children to stay calm, to provide them with food or any support, attention that they need, as well as your partner. Your partner is also going to be there, and she would support your partner to support you adequately. And a doula is also there to educate you about what is going on with your body. She's going to help you to understand what the contractions are and how the surges are going. You're going to tell her how the surges are going, and she's going to tell you this is what is going on. So the more you know, the better you react. If you know better, you act better, right? So if she's there to educate you and to support you and to provide you even with food, if you need to eat food, because let's face it, birth and labor is like a marathon. You need food to sustain you, right? So she's gonna help you and bring you food, bring you something light for you to just eat and replenish and get your energy back. And she's gonna help you with a whole lot. So she is there for you 24/7. If you're having a hospital birth, and as much as your nurses will be there, your doctors will be there, and other medical teams will be there, your doula is also part of your birth team, okay? But she will be continuous support for you. Your nurse will come and go. She'll take some notes and she'll check on you just quickly and then go to the next patient, right? Your doctor will do the same thing. Other medical team will do the same thing, but your doula is there. She is only for you. As far as you are also there laboring to birth your baby, she is there 24/7 with you until you birth. So doulas are wonderful, wonderful support that I think every birthing mother needs to experience. And if you are able to hire a doula, please don't hesitate. Hire a doula. Inshallah, she's gonna improve your birth experience in a positive way. A doula is also there to help you advocate for yourself. She's not going to be the advocate, but she would help you to advocate for yourself. There's a lot of things that happen when one is pregnant and when one is in labor and birthing their babies. So if a doula is there, especially when she's there during your prenatals, because she's gonna educate you before you go in for your prenatals, you know what to expect. As well as she might be present at your prenatal visit with your provider, and she's going to raise some of the topics that were concerned to you, so you can speak up to your provider so that you will be part of the decision making of your own pregnancy and birth. She's going to provide you with the tools and education so that you will be more confident in speaking up and you'll be part of the shared decision making of your own birth, and you're able to know the benefits and the risk and the alternatives of what is being suggested to you, the interventions that are being suggested to you. It is such a benefit to hire a doula, and all that can do for you are great things for your birth, for you, your partner, and your baby. Some mothers will be asking, I have a husband, I have a partner, the partner can help me during my pregnancy, labor, and birth, and my postpartum. But here's the thing, your partner is not professionally trained, and also your partner needs support as well. Even though you might think that you are going through the birth, and you are going through the labor, you are going through all of the emotional and mental and hormonal changes, but trust me, there is a lot of hormonal changes that go, and emotional as well as mental changes that goes through your husband as well. So if your husband is providing you with all that support, have you asked about who is also providing your husband the support that he needs from all that he is also going through? So definitely your husband can be there, but a doula's presence is very, very invaluable, because the doula is going to support you, and the doula is also going to support your husband or your partner to support you adequately. In the moment that he needs to attend to his own needs, that is when a doula can step in and still provide that continuous support for you. Just think about that. So now that I have convinced you to hire a doula, hopefully, I know that your next question would be, so when do I hire a doula? It is literally never too early to hire a doula. Doulas can be supportive before your pregnancy when you are trying to conceive, during your pregnancy when you are actually pregnant, and throughout your pregnancy to full term, 37 weeks to 42 weeks, during your labor, all through your birth. And doulas are also there to support you in your early postpartum journey. So your postpartum journey can be a few hours after your birth. You know that the postpartum period is a long period. So postpartum doulas or your birth doula can also as well be your postpartum doula. So when you are hiring a doula, you might want to consider hiring a doula who can support you throughout your journey. She'll be there for your fertility journey, your pregnancy, your postpartum, and your new motherhood experience, maybe until your child is 6 months or a year old. So there's literally no time limit that you can actually hire a doula. So your doula can in a way, quote unquote, be like your pregnancy consultant, if you will. Most people can text their OB, midwife, or provider at midnight, but you can surely text your doula and ask questions, So the doula is there for you actually. To me, my suggestion would be to hire a doula as early as you can for the education and continuous support to get to you as early as possible. And also you can as well advocate for yourself earlier on before your birthday. So when you hire a doula, it's a good idea because you can meet each other, you can develop a good relationship with each other, and she's gonna be your companion throughout your pregnancy and your early labor up until your labor and your birth. And you can also develop a plan together. You can share your preferences, you can share your plans, your birth plans, and what you want, how you want it. Sometimes some pregnant women don't really like certain things when they are in labor. So when the doula gets to know you early, she gets to understand what is best, what positions are best for you, what positions are not, and you both get to know what is best for you, and if hip squeezes is for you, if hip squeezes is not for you. So she gets to know early, and during your labor she can be able to support you even better. So if I'm able to convince you to hire a doula, the next question would be, so how do you hire a doula? So to hire a doula, I would suggest that you look in your local area and to see who is a doula, to see what people are saying about the doula, or if there are any word of mouth referrals. If there is not, you can check out social media. Social media is a great place to find a doula. Instagram, for instance, there's a lot of doulas out there doing great things. There are groups on Facebook that you can also check out as well, and to be able to be directed to a local doula in your area, or a virtual doula if you are interested in a virtual doula as well. I would also suggest that if you find a doula who you think is a great fit for you, make sure you have an interview, a sit-down interview with the doula. And I know that the doula would also be looking to see if you are also a great fit. So in as much as she is looking, you are also looking to see if she's also a great fit, and you take it from there. A lot of the time, you might also ask, maybe the price point is too high for you. You cannot make the financial decision to hire a doula. There are great doulas out there who are certifying, okay? They are looking to be certified, so they would charge a little bit less than a seasoned doula. So you might want to also look out for that, and to find out if there are certifying doulas in your local areas who would be willing to charge you a bit less, or who would be willing to attend your labor and birth to present as their certifying points in their certification process. So you might want to check that out. So that is all that I have. And if you are interested in hiring a doula or to sit down with me, I am available. You can shoot me a message, and you can also check me out on Instagram at the Nourished.Muslimah, and you can check my website www.thenourishedmuslimah.com. I also provide nutrition support, standalone nutrition support, and nutrition consultation. I also provide breastfeeding education, lactation counseling. So if you are interested in working with me, just send me a message and I will be available to talk. Okay, please don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and don't forget to share this video if it is helpful to you, or if you know anybody who would be interested in learning who is a doula, or learning about pregnancy, birth, postpartum, and motherhood experience. Until I see you next time, inshallah, I'll say Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.